What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video, I want to talk about the AB De Villiers saga that's going on at the moment. Obviously we lost the ICC Champions Trophy, we've just lost our ODI series and T20 series in England, against England, and I think a lot of the blame is going on AB. I read an article this morning that in August he's going to decide the fate of his career. And I just want to give my opinions on what I think should or shouldn't happen, or what I agree with, etc. He is by far the best cricketer South Africa's ever had, the greatest batsman in the world. Problem is, he's just having some bad form. We were patient with Hashim Amla, we were patient with Quinton de Kock, we were patient with Graham Smith, especially Graham Smith, and Jacques Kallis, many other cricketers that have been on bad form. What's the whole story with AB De Villiers? Because he was so great last year, or before his injury, and now he's just going through a bad time, why is everyone on his case? I really think it's getting a little bit out of hand. The guy has done so much for this country, for cricket in South Africa, cricket in India, cricket all over the world. He's a hero in many different countries around the world. If he goes to India, he is cheered, even when South Africa are playing against India. He's one of the most well-respected cricketers in the world today. I personally don't think he deserves the treatment he's getting, but there are the pros and cons. Early this year and last year, he decided to just play ODI cricket. That was what he wanted to do. I did not agree with this decision. Because I don't think players should be allowed to decide when they can or can't play. If you've got a job, you can't make the decision, okay, I'm going to work half day and then I'll work full day next time. It just doesn't work like that in the working industry. And to me, as a cricketer, this is your career. You need to play all formats unless you retire from one. And he is not, he's in great shape at the moment, and he doesn't need to retire. The problem with AB is that I believe is his captaincy. I think he's a great captain and a very good team captain. However, I don't think he's tough enough for the position for the Proteas, and I think that is starting to affect his batting and his cricketing skills. Since he was captain, he hasn't been as great. He's had his sparks and great performances, but he hasn't been consistent. So I think, personally, ODI captaincy, needs to step down and give all reigns to Faf du Plessis. He's done well, and he's shown his worth, and he's performed well under his captaincy. AB, I think, needs to just focus solely on his cricket. I know he wants to play in the World Cup, and I really hope he can do it. In fact, I'm confident the man can do it. But the problem is, he needs to decide what he's going to do, what he's going to play. He can't have the best on both worlds. He needs to play full round cricket, or just dedicate to ODI or T20 cricket, because we're going to get up-and-coming players that are going to be doing well, and all of a sudden AB wants to come back, those guys get kicked out and they're forgotten about. So he needs to make a decision like that. He must not retire. I do not want him to retire from all formats. He is a huge asset to the team, a great individual, a good person, and a good role model for the younger and upcoming Protea players. So I really hope he sticks in the squad. As far as his career, he shouldn't retire, but he must make his decision. I'm playing all formats, or I'm focusing on T20 and one day, or just one day on its own. He needs to make that decision. But I don't think people should be talking about him getting fired all round. I don't think people should be asking for his head to retire from all formats. He's a good player. He's got so much more to give to our cricketing teams, and he can pass on that advice to all the other players around the world. We need to be patient. We need to be patient with him. We were with Smith, not all of us. A lot of us hated the man, but we were patient and we gave him a chance. And at the end of the day, Smith was the greatest captain South Africa's ever had. AB De Villiers is the greatest batsman South Africa's ever had, far none. Jacques was good, but Jacques was also an all-rounder. AB is just a genius and needs to be in our team. So let's give him a little bit of a break. Give him to August, but I hope he doesn't retire. And AB, if you ever watch this, which I doubt you will, please don't retire, but because you've got a lot of potential and a lot more to give to South African cricket, and I hope you keep playing to the best of your ability. Guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think AB should do? Should he retire? Should he just stick to one format? Should he play all formats? And do you agree with this whole, I'm going to not play Test cricket now, I'll play in August, oh no, maybe I won't, I'll play further? What are your opinions? Share the comments down below, and let's make a little bit of a debate, because I'd like to hear your feedback on this. Share my opinion, let's hear yours, and we can hopefully get to a conclusion. Guys, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and join me on this journey as we grow as a YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, guys. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.